Hey everyone, welcome back to Library Reader, where on this channel I do library book hauls, library book reviews, both physical and digital, and everything in between. Alright, so I am doing a review of Eight Very Bad Nights, a collection of Hanukkah Noir by Todd Goldberg, and this is a um, it is, I believe there's 11 stories in it. Let's see here. Um, it doesn't say how many, but I'm going to say there's probably about 11 of them. Alright. So, I actually requested this book like last month, and it took several weeks for me to finally get the book. And when I finally got the book, I was very happy. It's like, okay, great, I'm going to read these books. I thought there was going to be 8 of them to represent like the 8 nights of Hanukkah. No, there is more than 8. Um, they have different stories. A lot of them I don't really remember. I will say I do remember that they were written really well. One of them was about. There's 2 of them I do remember. One of them was about this guy who got out of prison. He was a cellmate to, or knew this one guy in prison. He had done a job, and all through his time in prison, the inmates were trying to get the location of the diamonds out of him. He would not give them to them. And one of the things that he liked to do was play Battleship. And basically it was the same pattern. Everybody knew exactly, at first, they wouldn't know where his ships were at, and then they figured out where they were at. And it didn't stop when the guy got out of prison. He ended up in an assisted living home. He still played battleships in the same position. What it turned out to be is a map to where the diamonds were. And that was his way of ensuring he would not forget where the diamonds were. And so, basically, toward the end of it, he discovers that he's not the only one that has figured it out. And this guy who goes to try to find this man's diamonds, he has some really weird encounters with some, this horny woman and everything. Yeah. And then, of course, the last one was 8 Very Bad Nights. And this one is the last one. This is where the title comes from. And it is basically about a guy called Jack, or Jake. He's the owner of United Furniture, and his father started the business right after World War II, or about a year or so after World War II. And his job was to hire as many Jews that were coming over from Europe after the war. And he discovers that he is in a massive amount of debt. That you have people that have not paid their loans for quite some time, decades. And for some unknown reason, his father never went after them. During the course of this 8 days that Jake's life goes downhill, he discovers a great deal more about his father than he knew. And it took his house burning down, a dead woman that got killed by tainted coke, and getting tortured by I'm going to guess members of the mob or something like that, to find out exactly why his father was in that huge amount of debt, which he could have probably found out without breaking the law. Yeah, there's always ways to get your information without breaking the law. At the end of it, he truly discovers what kind of person his father had been, and it was a lot better of a person than he turned out to be. Yeah, because his father would not have done half the stuff that he'd done. Yeah. Anyways, this collection of Hanukkah Noir, my first time reading Hanukkah Noir in my entire life, I did enjoy this book a lot. Yes, most of the stories in the book I really did not remember, but those two I did remember out of all of them. Anyways, gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. It's a great book, and yeah, alrighty. So that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, keep supporting your local libraries and keep reading your library books. Bye.